Hey guys, what is going on? In this video, I was able to snag a pair of AirPods Pros, and I'm going to unbox them for you guys today. Also, we're going to take a little bit look at the difference between the second generation AirPods compared to the AirPods Pros as well later on in the video, so hopefully you stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and crack open the box and take a look at the AirPods Pros. So taking a look around the box, on the back of course you do get the visual representation of the AirPods Pro. On the top, it does say AirPods Pro on it with wireless charging case, Apple logo, serial number information, tells you what's compatible, works with QI certified chargers, Apple logo, picture of the device on the front. And taking a look at it compared to the old box, which these are still running right now. They still are at $199 at Apple, but I know a couple of other stores do have it cheaper right now, around like $150, $160. So just take a look at those if you think you don't want the Pro ones. But the reason why I did get them is because my dad actually wanted a pair of AirPods, so I'm giving him my old ones, and I did go out and buy the new ones. But other than that, every single thing on the box is pretty much the same, besides it is a little bit thicker on the AirPods Pro box. But anyway, let's go ahead and open the box. So it's just this nice little pull tab like all the iPhones have now. So you pull it, and the plastic gets removed. And throw that out, and you'll be able to just lift the lid just like the other AirPods did. Designed by Apple in California is going to be right in the box up front. So taking a look at the paperwork so far. So you do have AirPods Pro. It's going to tell you how to set up your AirPods with your phone, which I've already had AirPods, so I know. The safety and handling, 1 year limited warranty, and the regulatory information in there. Putting that aside, here's the AirPods Pro themselves. They are wrapped in plastic right now, so I'm just going to set those aside. Also in the box will be a Lightning to USB-C connector. So they did change it up a little bit with the USB-C to Lightning, but I already have one for my phone and I just use wireless charging for them, so this is just going to be a spare one for my phone from now on. And also underneath here you do get the customizable ear tips. So you do get the small and large, and I believe the ones on there are going to be the medium ones that are pre-installed. So I will have to do the fit test later on in order to see which one I would want to use, but that's just all software integrated into the AirPods themselves. So the AirPods Pro do feature noise cancellation and transparency mode. So pretty much that just means that if you're on a loud bus, a loud airplane, you want to still be able to hear like the flight attendant talking to you, or if you're on a bus you want to hear what's the next stop, you just turn on transparency mode and the music will still play in the background, and you'll still be able to hear everything that's going on around you. Other than that, they do feature the noise cancellation, which they do have in both ears on the AirPods Pro. So that is going to be different from the regular AirPods, as they are just plastic. They don't have any sort of noise cancellation in them. Also, you do get water resistance on the AirPods Pros. It's going to be more accurate for running, jogging, exercise. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this plastic off and take a look at them. So yeah, the AirPods Pro does have the H1 embedded chips in them, so it does have the Hey Siri command built into them as well. I know last video I did with these ones, a bunch of people were yelling at me and commenting that I was saying HEY Siri instead of Hey Siri. I did only say that last time, so I didn't trigger any of your devices, but this time I'm just going to say it. So it is Hey Siri capable on the AirPods themselves, but my iPad just went off.
I found this on the web for capable on the AirPods themselves. Check it out.
Yep, that's why I don't say Hey Siri. But anyway, so taking a look at the case size, of course it is going to be longer than the actual original AirPods cases. So this is the second generation AirPods, not the first. But it is going to be a little bit longer side, like lengthwise rather than up and down, just because that's the way that they did it this year. On the bottom you do get that Lightning connector on both of them as well. On the back you get the hinge with the pairing button on the back in case you need to pair it with any non-Apple devices. So yeah, once I open up the case, it should automatically detect it on my iPhone. So opening them up, it does pull it up on the iPhone itself, and I'm just going to go ahead and hit connect. So it's just going to give you a little bit of a tutorial on the iPhone itself saying how to control it. So it does have media controlling on each AirPod, noise controlling, so you can change it between noise cancellation and transparency. Other than that, in control setting, you'll be able to do it by yourself basically. There's just going to be a little toggle in there. So I'm going to turn on announce messages with Siri. And then my AirPods Pro are set up. So I'm just going to do a little off-camera test of them. So I'm still going to let the video play, but I'm going to put them in my ears off-camera. Just because I don't have this set up in my room just to like show me on the camera, of course. I will just record an iPhone video and show you guys how they look in my ears, compared to the old ones, of course. But yeah, if you go into Bluetooth and go into the AirPods Pro settings, you can also change the noise cancellation off, transparency, or on. And as well as you could do the ear tip fit test. So it's going to say test the fit of your ear tips on the iPhone. So I'm going to hit continue. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the AirPods Pros in my ear for the first time. Now it's just going to go through with the AirPods playing some musics. And these are a good seal for me right now. So with transparency mode off, I can't really hear anything at all, which is exactly how I kind of like it. So sorry if I am talking a little bit louder. So I'm just going to hit done off of that, and I'm going to turn on transparency mode, so right now I can actually hear myself talk way better. So you do have to actually have them in your ears to actually be able to visualize what I'm talking about, but other than that, it seems pretty nice right now. So I'm going to play Trampoline really quickly off camera, of course, for copyright reasons. But I do have the transparency mode turned on right now. So with the transparency mode on, I could still hear my music and I can actually hear a lot going on around me right now. But with the noise cancellation on, it is more muffled if I can't really hear myself talking at all. But other than that, these are going to be what your AirPods Pros look like. So they are going to be like a little hairdryer, as many people would say they would look like. But I did like them a lot on the keynote, just because they do have that smaller stem on them. So comparing them to the original AirPods or the AirPods 2, so this is going to be the right one and the right one. So it is looking a little bit different just because of that noise cancellation and all the other features inside of them. But what I do like is the smaller stem, so people can't like really see them in my ears, but they still can. But other than that, you do get a better battery life and everything as well on the AirPods Pros. So the AirPods Pros compared to the actual AirPods do get a little bit better battery life compared to the original ones. So they do get up to 4.5 hours of listening time with a single charge, 5 hours with the active noise cancellation and transparency mode off, however. So up to 3.5 hours of talk time with a single charge. They do have a wireless charging case, of course. You do get potentially more than 24 hours of listening time, so they count how many times you put it in the case. Within that amount of time, you do get more than 24 hours. So you get more than 18 hours of talk time with the case included as well. And then 5 minutes in the case provides you an hour of listening time or around an hour of talk time if your AirPods are completely dead. So of course, in the AirPods, it does have Bluetooth 5.0 in them. And you do have to have the latest version of iOS or iPad OS installed on your devices, as well as the latest model of Apple Watch OS. So pretty much other than that, AirPods are AirPods and they should function exactly the same. So the noise cancellation from what I've heard so far is actually pretty good, and the transparency mode is actually astounding. It's pretty much like you don't have an AirPod in, but you still do. But other than that, I hope you guys like this quick little unboxing and quick little comparison between the old AirPods to the new ones. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. And I'll come back with an iPod Touch review as well as the AirPods Pro review later on. So I'll see you guys then. Bye now. Hey guys, so I'm actually editing the video right now. And I just wanted to have you take a look at what they look like actually in my ears, because my room's kind of set up weird and it would just look weird if I tried to film in here. But yeah, so these are the AirPod Pros. They do stick in my ear pretty well with the actual tips on them. So these are the medium tips, I believe that they would be called. But yeah, so far I've been using them for 2 hours, haven't had any issues with them, and they've actually been pretty good. And my dad actually is enjoying my old ones right now. He actually has them in, and he's enjoying them, so at least he gets to enjoy the AirPods as well. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update of what they look like on my ears, and yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next video now. Bye.